taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
Next weekend though, again, it's only one fight on the weekend. It's not that, one fight a weekend is not that bad. In this case, this fight's gonna be in the afternoon.
So, see, this is one of those I wish women's fights were 3-minute rounds, and this or at least 12 rounds. Because if this is the only fight for me to look forward to, it's not enough. Like,
yeah.
You're leaving out some of the bourbon chicken in my lunch at the mall. Like,
you know
how they're supposed to give you 2 scoops, but the lady kind of, don't fuck with you like that. So she just gave you that 1 scoop, and you gotta grill her a little bit, and
yeah, in order to tell you, hey, it costs you like $3 extra for more meat or some shit.
But shorty that's right next to her give you that extra shit for nothing.
Right.
So it's like, what the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? But of course, I'm talking about, Natasha Jonas, the current welterweight champion, and Mikaela Mayer, who's jumping up, 2 divisions into, for this. And the funny thing
is, she's been fucking training her ass off, son. My bad.
Yeah, no problem. But yeah, this fight, at least for women's fight, I thought it would at least have a little bit more buzz. This fight doesn't have a whole lot of buzz to it, and I'm surprised, because usually all these women fights at least get these days get a lot of attention. I know Amanda Serrano's fight will be just getting a lot of attention or whatever, but yeah,
this undercard is lackluster to say the least.
Yeah, no, it's a British undercard pretty much.
For some reason, I feel like Top Rank could do more to promote Mayer. Like, Mayer kind of does it all herself, and it comes down to the opponent. Like, Jonas ain't really a trash talker. She's kind of laid back.
Right.
Mayer,
she actually has some personality, though. I will say,
she does.
Like some of the other.
She does. You're right about that, and when she commentating, and she does clean up well. You know what I mean? So,
right, she's fine. Shit.
Yeah, she has the look. Like, definitely, yeah. Like, I'm gonna shout out some other.
She's pretty humble though. She's not, not a big trash talker. She's pretty humble.
Yeah. So. And Mayer, not really, Mayer could talk, has personality, but it just seemed like after the Baumgartner fight, she just been kind of like, yo, I'm gonna just dial it back and just focus on fights and shit. So right. It's that extra rah-rah don't seem like it's there no more. I disagree. I just feel like the fight could be bigger, but damn, I don't know, what is it? Why women's boxing ain't hitting right now this year or something, or last year? It's hitting, but not it's like the fist not turning over.
Yeah, it's on this Tim Bradley shit. So pretty much, yeah.
But, every time we would get a Tim Bradley overhand that would drop you every now and then, though.
Right.
I feel like we're in between getting dropped,
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because, because maybe it's because not a lot of hard hitting women fights, or I don't know what it is, or maybe obviously every slumps do happen or whatever, but on paper it's an excellent fight between two good two really good fighters, but yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just that's not getting no attention or like it should be.
Is this for 2 titles or 1?
1. And Mayer, because to what LB said though, Mayer looks fucking huge. Mayer has been really training her ass off. She looks honestly, it almost looks like Mayer could probably just overpower Jonas, ragdoll her, just how she's looking in training and stuff.
But Jonas is thick though. Jonas is a better puncher than Mayer.
Hell yeah.
She gets the most out of her shots, where Mayer's punches, when she keeps a distance and places her shots, she could place her shots. It's just sometimes she'll, King P said, sometimes she'll get in her little wheelhouse and she'll slap or club the punches, she don't get full leverage on them. It's hit or miss with her offense, because she fights with the type of aggression that could get more stoppages. But it's like, but then it's like, fuck it. I'm gonna say, Mayor didn't really look all that good last time she fought.
No, she didn't. No, she
was getting hit too much. Brought the lady back in the fight. The defense just, I don't know, it just wasn't hitting there. Oh, hold on. Salute. What it do, Rob? What it do? Belly. What it do? Sky Nicholson just KO'd someone who went the distance with Mayor.
Shit.
But she another one who just be hit or miss, like Becky Andrade. And I don't know, man, but yeah, like Jonas, like you don't really see Jonas slap or not get leverage on her shots. Like she punches and she means it. Like
right,
Mayor. You know, sometimes she'll look good with the punches. Sometimes you're like, damn, turn the fist over or turn the hip, rotate the hip, something. Like, come on, like. And that last fight just kind of left a lot to be desired. So, like, I don't know. What y'all think, man?
I mean, for some reason, I don't know why. I just think Mayor will actually just overpower her. Like, I don't know why I'm convinced, and I do think that Jonas is the harder puncher by far, or whatever. But also, Jonas is also too. She's like 38 or 39. She's actually
39.
39. She's gonna be 40 this year.
Yeah. I just think that Mayor has like the age advantage, the size, the speed, and you know, she's technically sound. That I just think she's gonna give Jonas a whole bunch of problems. Like I honestly think it'll probably be like it's 10 rounds. It's gonna be like maybe like a 98-92 type of win for.
I don't even know if she's more technically sound. I gotta disagree with that.
I mean, Mayor is nothing but technically sound, bro. Like, I mean,
not how she punches.
I mean, you don't gotta be a hard puncher to be technically sound. You know what I mean? Like,
now, I'm saying, because look, Chris Algieri's technically sound and he's not a hard puncher. He's average. Mayor, like, I don't think she throws her punches technically sound. At least not all the time. We were just talking about how she slaps sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, she do, yeah. But I mean, I don't think she'll be slapping with her jab or anything like that. Like, I think it's just the punching does leave much to be desired, though. But for the most part, I mean, because
the right hand does, because the left hook and the jab is cool, but that right hand leaves something to be desired.
Because I know pretty much when we talked about Baumgartner and Mayer, like we all talked about, like, you know, like, I mean, obviously in the interviews, like them, you know, they were sound bites left and right, but they kept it, you know, there was like smokeless in the ring, like, you know, they fought straight with the luck, like they wasn't, you know, throwing hands like severely, like, you know, trying to damage each other like that. They were just they were on their sweet science shit. You know what I'm saying? And there was nothing known technically how they were fighting other than they were technically fighting. So I'm saying, but yeah, that's why I was like said, like that's why I thought, like, you know, like I said, I mean, Mayer, I mean, I'm not a fan of Mayer, but at least she can actually like box, you know, so that's what I'm saying with that, compared with her physical intangible, she's gonna make it a hard night for Jonas. But yeah, it's as much as I want Jonas to win, I just think Mayer's gonna win a decision. What about you, P?
Same, Mayer decision. She's gonna use her size and, you know, distance to just jab, right. It's gonna be one of those type of fights. She's not gonna let Jonas come close. Jonas has power. So,
right,
she's just gonna use the size and length advantages to just get a decision, and not even I don't see it being that competitive. Like I say, 97-93.
You know, and if it is, though, that means something went horribly wrong for somebody. I mean, but Pilot, what about you?
I'm on the same line, thinking of y'all. I'm picking. Sorry, blinked out for a sec.
God,
I'm picking Meyer by a decision, but since it is in the UK, right? I think the scorecards will be a little closer, but she should win comfortably, like 116 and 112. But we might get a little bit of fuckery. But I think she'll do
10
enough.
rounds, bro. It's 10 rounds.
bro.
10 rounds, yeah, my fault. 10 rounds. I mean, she'll win like
100 to 80 or some shit.
7-3, yeah, something like that. But it is her first fight at welter, so it is her first fight at welter. But I think she's been training her ass off. So,
what about you, LB?
I really don't know what y'all seeing. Y'all saying Mayer's gonna damn keep her distance and box? When has she been able to do that? Like she gets in there, like she gets her Paul Williams on. Like that's the one thing about her. Like if she damn stick and move the jab consistently, her fights would be a lot more, be more dominant. To tell you the truth, this fight could look like better being Caleb Smith.
And I wouldn't even be mad at it.
Because when they get on the mid range, I'm telling you, Jonas is gonna light her up. And Mayer somehow always makes fights get close get into the mid range.
Mm-hmm.
That might be her wheelhouse sometimes, but I don't think so this time with a naturally bigger person. Even though she's a big person, and Mayer, you could tell, probably been starving herself for a while.
Hell yeah.
I think it might be more like a Jamel Charlo thing where you kind of just eating your way up.
I mean, she's jumping up 2 divisions. It's funny. It's just like when Terry Harper jumped up like 3 divisions. She was 135 and now she's 154 and shit like that. So yeah, they be cutting some weight. But you think
it's the matchup too, though? Like Brockus is like more like passive than Jonas.
Mm-hmm.
Jonas just beat the shit out of somebody last time.
She did.
Like literally beat the shit out of Mayer was going life or death. She was having that one type of fight Daenerys had on, I think, Telemundo. I'm trying to think, who was it? It was one of those top ranked cards where was it Caesar Juan Caesar or is one of these niggas. Daenerys was just struggling, like Daenerys was landing every left hook he could in the world. And that shit was doing nothing.
Oh, you know about Cesar Juarez?
Yes, that fight. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember too, because I was like, because Juarez managed to weather the storm and had Donaire absolutely ready to go. Like that shit was alarming.
Yeah, he brought it that fight, like that's a tale of 2 fights. Like one half is like Daenerys lining this nigga up, and then the second half is Daenerys getting lined up and almost packed out. Like that I was like, God, God damn. Yeah, true definition of you won by the skin of your teeth. Life or death.
That shit was damn near almost the fight of the year. That shit was kind of crazy.
It was, right?
Yeah, that was a crazy ass fight. Like Donaire
he kept landing the proton cannon, but that shit wasn't doing nothing. Like it was just like, fuck it. Like I'm Mexican, rah. Like
yeah. Donaire was kind of wild and going life and death with dude like that. Like he should. Yeah, that was a
spamming that left hook. Like this nigga couldn't miss, but it was like, it's like, how about like that's the thing. Like this, you can't miss with your best weapon, but it does nothing.
Right.
That's crazy. Oh, what it do, Blazing Killer? What it do, yo? Salute. But low key, after talking about this fight with y'all, like I'm low key kind of am looking forward to it now. Like I've been was looking forward to it, but I'm just kind of like y'all really like, and y'all not even like fans of Mayer. Like I've really been the only one who picked her in her fights, and I just feel weird now picking against her. But shit.
Yeah, and I'm a fan of Jonas too. Like, that's why it's just, but something just by watching him, I just had this feeling. That's why I just had the feeling of just going with Mayer. Like Mayer might actually pull it out though. Like I said, I mean, if obviously, if Jonas wins and wins by knockout, then okay, I'll be happy because I'm not a fan of Mayer though. But I just feel Mayer's intangibles might be more than enough to try to pretty much to hand Jonas like a loss. Like
her ring IQ is gonna lose this fight, bro. Watch.
Huh?
Mayor's ring IQ is gonna lose this fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially if it gets closer, like Pilot said, it's over there and overseas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if she couldn't win a decision with Baumgartner over there, like, are you gonna win with this black lady?
Yeah.
This fine sister, this fine black lady, like.
Yeah, I just wish Baumgartner and Mayer needed to be something special. Like it needed to be like a fight of the caliber fight. The way they like, if they actually fought the way
it needs a rematch. Like, like one of the biggest boxing fumbles is Mayer and Baumgartner not having an immediate rematch in the States.
Right.
Biggest fumble, because the first fight didn't have the like Pat said, the actual fight didn't end up being as good as it could have been. It was a little technical chess match, and so, and it was the decision was controversial because people thought it could have gone either way,
right?
And I thought Mayer won that. But the ring generalship, neither one really put a stamp on it, so I could understand. But you had all that going. You had Mayer being a sore loser, Baumgartner being a sore winner, or so you had all that energy, and you had everybody's attention, and then they start, they go their different paths, they separate paths. And the energy just kind of dissipated, and Shields, Marshall, not like they had a rematch. You had Marshall, DeZern, which was a decent fight, build up and everything, but it was a rough fight. Didn't really blow nobody away. So it's like you haven't had any fight. If the build up delivers, the fight doesn't deliver. Like we haven't had something that kind of delivered the whole package. Pause.
Right.
And so that's why that fight hurt, because I feel like the rematch they would have sold out more. They would have both Mayer and Baumgartner wouldn't have held back as much. And if you would have had it in America where people in the States could actually say like, oh shit. Yeah, they fought the last time over there, but they over here. I could actually see this. I could have a vacation. I could go. I could see this. Big fumble, huge fumble.
Yeah, it should have been a lot different for them.
Yeah, and for the sport. Like that's why it's bad, because it was a fumble for the sport itself. Because we already didn't get Serrano Taylor rematch. This fight would have been the fight to make up for it. That would have been the rematch that made up for it. The fact that we didn't have either one, like, it's crazy. Like, oh my God, like, what are y'all doing? Easily dropped the ball. If you would have had a decent co-main for that, or put that as a co-main for a big fight, that shit sells.
It does.
Sells. Like, they lost their fucking mind. Like, well, the only way they both, and look, Baumgartner got the steroid shit.
Like, that's actually a good segue too.
Yeah. So it's not like her shit is popping like that. Mayer shit ain't popping like that. So it's just like, god damn, like y'all. This was like Hopkins and
Roy Jones.
Yeah, like and both their careers. Well, their career still was cool for a little bit, but damn. Yeah.
The rematch was just because, although Hopkins hadn't really fallen off, Roy had, but even then, Roy's activity was more enough to gas Hopkins early, and he could barely, it's made for an ugly viewing and an ugly ass fight. And it's a shame that's Roy Jones' last American fight too. At least on America, that was on American television before he went to Russia. doing all what he was doing there.
Yeah.